Hey everybody, my name is Philip Walton, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Google Analytics Spreadsheet add-on. Now, if you're unfamiliar with add-ons for Google Docs and Sheets, they basically allow you to extend the existing functionality of those applications with some new features. So in the Google Analytics Spreadsheet add-ons case, it allows you to query the API and get the results back right into your spreadsheet. This is great for doing advanced data manipulation and all the things that you would normally want to do with your data in a spreadsheet. So let's go ahead and install the add-on. From the add-ons menu, choose Get Add-ons, and then look for the Google Analytics add-on in the list. And here it is, and then press the plus button to install it. Now it's going to need your permission to do some basic things. Obviously it needs access to your analytics account data, and it also needs the ability to write that data to your sheet. So go ahead and choose Accept to allow it to do that, and then it will install the add-on. You'll notice once the add-on is installed, there's now a Google Analytics submenu item from the add-ons menu, and there are three tasks. You can create reports, run reports, and schedule reports. So let's go ahead and create a report. So imagine we have a website and we're curious to learn the relationship between our new users and our returning users. So let's create a report called users, and I'm just going to choose an account here, and then we'll make the metric users. And since we're curious about how this is happening over time, let's make the dimension date. So what this will do is it will create a report configuration sheet, and this stores all of our report data. So we just created a report called users, and as you can see that's in this first column here. If we create additional reports, they'll be in the second, third, fourth columns, and so on. On the left, these values are the query parameters. These are the values that are sent to the API, and then our report values kind of represent the values for those keys. You'll notice that the default date range is last 7 days. You can change that and set an explicit start and end date if you want, but I think for our case, the last 7 days is perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and run this report, and then what will happen is we'll create a new sheet, and the sheet's name will be users, which just corresponds to the name of our report, and then it has the data that was returned from the API. So the metadata is up here, kind of the totals are here, and then the breakdowns are at the bottom. So I said we wanted to compare users to new users, so let's go ahead and create another report for new users. So I could choose Create New Report from the add-ons menu, but since I already know these values, it's often easier just to kind of copy and paste. Let's change the title to New Users, and then the metric also to GA New Users. And let's go ahead and run these reports. So now you see we have another sheet called New Users corresponding to our second report. And what we need to do is we need to combine these, the data from these two sheets to make a visualization. So I'm going to go ahead and put some column header placeholders up here. And then we need to just pull in the data from these other sheets. So if you look, we're looking at cells kind of A16 and B16 and below. So we just need to reference those. Users A16, users B16, and then this one was new users B16. And then we can just kind of click and drag as you would normally do in a spreadsheet to fill this out. So if we select these cells and then click the insert chart icon, we can create a visualization from this data. And since this is a timeline, let's choose an area chart and go ahead and choose insert. So there you go. Now we have our first visualization. We can share this visualization with people. We can publish it to the web. We can do, embed it on a third-party dashboard, whatever we want. And since this visualization represents the values in these cells, when these values change, the visualization will automatically update. So that means whenever we run these reports, the values will change, and then our visualization will change. What we can do here, which is great, is we can create a schedule to have our reports run automatically, so then we don't have to manually update these reports kind of every time we want new data. So what I can do is I can choose Enable Reports to Run Automatically, and I can set the schedule to be whatever I want. So let's say that I want mainly to show these at a recurring meeting I have every Monday, at 9 a.m. So I could choose every week on Monday, and I'll say sometime between 8 and 9 a.m. run these reports, and then I'll know that at my Monday 9 a.m. meeting, my report data will be as fresh as possible. So that's it for the spreadsheet add-on. If you're looking to go a little bit deeper, I have another video that explains kind of from start to finish how to make a more complicated dashboard, and I would definitely check that out if you're interested. And also look at the spreadsheet add-on documentation on our website. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching the video.